Alright, welcome back, Clashers. We're going to do another Let's Play. This is Let's Play number 3. I got a couple replays that I'm going to show you today. I'm really digging this deck. I keep taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back with it, but this is a free-to-play account, so that's kind of goes to be expected. It is the Hog Trifecta Deck. A little bit of a curveball with it being at the bomb tower in there. At this level, spawners are so huge, Giant is so huge, and Hog Rider is so huge, so you definitely need something to combat that, and you need a tower of some sort. And Cannon's great. Cannon does a lot of good work on distracting, but the bomb tower really hits those spawners, so that's why that's in the deck. I'm really digging the Knight right now. I think the Knight is a very undervalued card. I've actually upgraded it to level 8. It is one of my tankers. It is so cheap. It is. It only costs 3 elixir. It counters a lot. I throw it down to defend against Witch. I throw it down to defend against basically anytime somebody's going to throw a large push at me the other way. That's a really good stopgap. I really enjoy the Knight. Right now we're going to go into a game versus Louis D. or Louis T. And he's from Techaria, I don't know, some kind of German clan. Alrighty, without further ado, let's go. Alrighty, I'm going to do a little bit of a build-up of Elixir. I generally like to do this. He's sporting Prince and Dragon. I really hate both of those cards. I'm going to go ahead and put a P.E.K.K.A in the back, and he's going to counter with a Valkyrie. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce that with the Musketeers, and he's going to lay down his minion horde. Right then, I pressed the Hog Rider before I really even knew what I was doing, and he is just real simple. I'm going to arrow this out, and he's going to Rage. I really hate Rage as well. I actually play it. I just hate it used against me. This is where that Knight comes in, and now it starts a little bit of a counter push. He did take a good chunk of my tower. He took a good $1,000 on my 1,000 points off my tower. I'm going to back up the Knight with the P.E.K.K.A, and his Prince is going to do some work. But all said and done, it's countered. So I'm looking here. I think I'm going to do a Valkyrie push from the bottom, and so that way it gives me time to build up some elixir. He's going to Hog Rider here. And this is a really cool thing that happens here. This Hog Rider jumps the moat, and it draws my Valkyrie to him. So my Valkyrie and his Valkyrie versus the bomb tower. Valkyrie takes out the P.E.K.K.A. And now I'm actually going to end up pulling this baby dragon into gunfire from my Musketeer, and then start a little counter push here. It's going to be reinforced with the Knight and the Musketeer. Now the minions are going to do a little bit of work, but my Musketeer is going to do work also here. He's going to lay down a P.E.K.K.A, and I'm going to counter here with my own Valkyrie. And it's kind of a give and go here. This is a really good match. This is one of my favorites of the last couple days here. So my Valkyrie is obviously damaged. It's not really going to do anything here. We're now in double elixir. I'm going to drop a P.E.K.K.A to the back. He's going to counter with Hog Rider. He's got a level 6 Hog Rider. He's going to do P.E.K.K.A as well, and Valkyrie. This is where the bomb tower is just so good. It's reinforced with that Knight, and he's gonna Rage here, and it really just doesn't help him. I put Musketeer in the bottom, and between that and the Valkyrie, we're gonna do a little counter push here. It's gonna be a give and go. He's gonna do a minion horde, and I'm going to arrow preemptive arrow because I know it's coming. He's going to keep just laying down troops here, and we're going to do back and forth. Yet again, this Knight is just so awesome. I'm going to counter this, I believe, with the P.E.K.K.A. And I think we go into a little bit of overtime here. I'm going to lay down a Hog Rider, and it's obviously going to ignore all the mid-level troops there. And that's all she wrote. It's a really good deck. Trifecta, of course, is a really good deck. Alright, and that's the simple 1 crown to none winner for me. Alright, we're going to move on to the next opponent here. And I can't remember what his name was. Oh, Red Bubba. Alright, we're pretty equally matched with trophies. This is an all-around good lineup. He's sporting the Hog Rider Goblin Barrel combo. And he looks like he's got the Inferno Tower for Giants and stuff. So his deck is kind of like a meta deck. He's got Rage in there yet again. So, alright, without further ado, again, let's go. Alrighty, so both of us have okay hands. I really like to have what I call a meat shield and a grinder. Valkyrie is going to be the meat shield or a knight, and then the grinder is going to be like a P.E.K.K.A. or a Hog Rider. I really like the P.E.K.K.A. pushing it up forward, and he's pushing it right up in front there. I know that he's going to have something there, probably minion horde or something, so that's why I went ahead and just I fireballed. I'm going to take the real early Crown Tower on that one. He's going to counter with the Goblin Barrels, trying to take my attention off there. Pretty good move right here. He's going to lay down his minion horde, and I'm going to counter with my Muskies. The one thing that this deck is weak against, this deck is really weak against flying units, especially Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon just wrecks this deck in this particular version. He's going to lay down a Valkyrie, and then he's going to Inferno Tower. And, you know, right now I'm just sitting pretty. I don't really have to do anything. You know, I'm just going to continue to do little pushes. And I'm going to Hog Rider here. You know, I'm getting kind of greedy at this point. I kind of want the 3 crown. He's gonna lay down Barbarians, and they're gonna come this way. I believe I'm gonna Bomb Tower here, if I'm not correctly. Yeah, he's gonna Goblin Barrel, and I lay down the Bomb Tower to kind of combat both things at once. And that's really good value right there. I'm gonna lay down the Knight to kind of just back him up, and those minions are gonna come and tank a little bit of take a little bit of that Bomb Tower down. Oh, I actually destroyed it. So he's gonna Hog Rider himself. He's gonna drag some of my troops back with him. This is really like, there's nothing I can really do about it. I get the P.E.K.K.A. in time. I just had to build up elixir there. But look at that Musketeer really just going to town, man. He's down. That tower's down to 611. He's gonna combat with the Barbarians. They're gonna best the P.E.K.K.A. And now we're into double elixir time. He's going to throw that down. I'm going to arrow that. Valkyrie's a really good combo for the Barbarians. He went ahead and fireballed that tower, but it's really not going to make much of a difference. His tower is so low. A significant push right here, and that's pretty much the game. There's 37 seconds left. He's going to Inferno Tower. I'm going to Hog Rider just to get that down. He's doing everything he can for that push right there to stop that in its tracks. I'm going to go ahead and just, I was anticipating something being there, and it was a little bit of a late draw. He Goblin Barrel, and then I combat with the Bomb Tower, and of course his answer to the Bomb Tower is going to be the minions, and I just throw a Hog Rider at him. He's rushed so much that way anyways, and that's just the easy 3 crown right there. I wouldn't really say easy, but it was a 3 crown, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And of course I give him a little smiley face, because that was a hard one and that was well earned. Alright, we're going to move on to the next one here. Let's see who else do we got up here. Alrighty. I think I end up taking a loss here with the Lava Hound Baby Dragon. Yeah, my deck is really weak against flying units, and he has Lava Hound, Baby Dragon, and Balloon in that deck with Freeze, and he just pretty much wrecked me. He definitely got the 3 crown on that one. On this last replay, he's going to be playing Rocket, some sort of a variant of the Hog Trifecta with a Prince and a Skeleton with Witch Push. I think he's trying to do like a play on the Trifecta deck and also the Giant Witch, but instead of using Giant, he's using the Skelly as his tank card. Not a really big fan of this deck, but we're gonna watch it. Alright, coming out the gates, I don't really exceptionally like this hand. I have 2 of the meat shields in my hand, so I usually, when this happens, I'm going to play one of them in the back. That way that I can cycle through and maybe get to one of my grinder cards. I'm just going to let that roll up there. He's going to do Valkyrie. And I'm full of elixir, so I need to drop something. I'm going to counter with Valkyrie. I'm going to let those guys do some work. He's going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. over there. I think I do a little bit of a panic here and throw down a bomb tower, because I really don't like to just bomb tower a P.E.K.K.A. And I get some sense and I counter with a P.E.K.K.A. of my own. I really wish that that bomb tower had been a little bit later, because it would have did a little bit more work here. I'm going to have to drop down a musketeer and draw some of that fire away. And he's got his own muskie that's going to be attacking my other tower. That bomb that dropped is going to take out that musketeer, but that knight, it did some work. It's going to go. I'm going to take a beating on this one. He's got the prince, and I have nothing, and I am out of elixir. So I'm going to drop the Valkyrie in front of it to make the prince retarget and aggro on him, saving my tower. Meantime, that knight did a ton of work on that other bomb tower. It dropped it down to 372. That Valkyrie's coming, and I drop a Hog Rider, and he drops a Hog Rider as well. I'm pretty low on elixir, so I gotta take out that Hog Rider. I get the P.E.K.K.A. just in time to do some damage on that. He drops that tower all the way down to 3. I'm surprised he doesn't take it out, but it allows that tower to still be flexible and do some work. So I'm gonna just build up a little bit of elixir here. Get ready for a push. We're gonna just mix. We apparently had the same idea. We both dropped muskies at the same time. His was just quicker on the draw. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to counter with one of my knights, my meat shield, because that tower is so low. I fireball the tower because the witch is right beside it, so I figure it's gotta be done anyways. I mean, I gotta try to knock that tower out. So I'm gonna bomb tower here, and then I believe I Valkyrie on the other side. And oh no, I P.E.K.K.A. He's gonna Hog Rider. And good thing I P.E.K.K.A. because that P.E.K.K.A. takes out that Hog Rider. I'm going to counter on the other lane with a muskie, and that P.E.K.K.A. of his is going to go down. I arrow right there that takes down that musketeer down to damn near nothing. I don't even know if he gets a shot off or not. I go ahead and take out his bomb tower. I drop my own bomb tower. Drop down a bomb tower. He's going to counter with Prince, and the P.E.K.K.A. and him are going to go back and forth. That bomb tower is going to do work on that Skelly along with the tower. He's going to rocket here because he has to. He's not going to get through my defense. But in turn, I'm going to do a little push right here. That's going to get a couple hits off right there, and that is the 2-1 victory right there. It was a really, really good game. There's a couple mistakes done. There's not a lot that you can really do about that. But overall, I really, really like this deck. It's one of my favorite decks. As of right now, let's look at I'm at 1236. I've been bouncing between 1150 and I think at my highest I was at 13 something. So I've been staying right here. Right now I've been working on getting better cards, upgrading my cards, going to the store and buying the individual cards, opening up chests, that sort of thing. So I'm in a really decent clan right now. Eventually I'm going to just start my own clan. But the clan that I'm in right now, I've been doing a lot of donating, and I've been getting a lot of donations back. So I've been really building my deck out this way. My plan with this deck is to upgrade the Trifecta. They're all at level 5 right now, and everything in this deck is... The problem with this is they're mostly rares. There's only 2 commons in this deck. So it doesn't support any epics, and I don't have any legendaries on this account. So that's the really, really hard part, is to get these cards upgraded. When you're on a free-to-play, the money is the issue. I have 1833 right now, and I have a level 5 giant down here that needs to be upgraded to level 6. And you know, I've donated back and forth a couple times simply because I don't have the money to upgrade him yet. So the next donation round I'll get and to request cards in my clan, I will, and then he'll be upgraded. He's part of another deck that I have with the giant witch, but overall this is a pretty good deck. I'm gonna go ahead and just open this real quick and see what we get. Some much needed coin, some Tessa. I'm not a fan of the Tessa. I used to sport Tombstone a lot, but it's since gone on a fad. And that's pretty much it for this episode. If you like this content, please give me a like, a subscribe. If you don't, let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs down. I really take your opinions. I've been trying to listen to you guys and do what you guys want. So it's been fun. It's been real. You guys have a real good day.